Hey, it's Guard.
And Deb.
And today we're just going to talk a little bit about Coachmen power systems for their batteries and their generator. Because many RV manufacturers, they either offer a flooded cell battery, an AGM battery, or a lithium battery. Sometimes in the Class B, I can't think of many that have flooded cells anymore. But most of them are AGM. Some have an option to upgrade to a lithium battery. And Coachmen does the same thing. They have AGM and you can upgrade.
Yeah, but some of them have had flooded cells like maybe 2 to 3 years ago, that recently, don't you think?
There were some that
Yeah,
had that.
they finally
Mostly
upgraded to AGM or lithium, but not a big
big battery.
Not big batteries, but
right.
at least they've gotten away from the flooded cells.
Yeah.
Because I know we looked at one that had flooded cells, and thank goodness we didn't buy it.
Yeah, really. Well, I'm going to tell you about the 4 different levels, saving the last one will be the beast. I mean, this thing is amazing. So when you hear about the big top of the line Coachmen battery, it's impressive. But we'll start at the very lowest. The very beginning power system is the 320 amp hour AGM battery with a 2800i Onan inverter generator. And with that system, you can run everything off of your van, with the exception of the air conditioner. The generator has to be running for the air conditioner to run. So you can run your microwave, your induction cooktop, all your lights, your water pump, all that stuff off a battery. But if you want to run your air conditioner, you have to either be plugged in or start the generator. That's on the basic AGM generator.
Which is nice because your generator will keep your batteries topped off.
Right, yeah.
So, and it's an onboard generator, so you don't have to bring an extra generator on a cargo shelf or stow it somewhere inside. So that's a pretty good option to have an onboard generator, I think.
Right. And it runs the fuel for it. It runs off the gas tank of the van. So as long as you have over a quarter tank of gas, the generator will run. If you get down to just when it gets to a quarter tank, it's going to not run anymore because you don't want to be out in the woods somewhere and run up all your gas. So this will give you a quarter tank.
Yeah,
to get
that's
home.
why you're boondocking. You're out somewhere remote, maybe.
Yeah, really. You don't want to run out of gas.
Definitely got to keep some gas for the engine.
Well, that was the basic model. Now, Coachmen had just come out with 2 new systems, and this is the first, the new one. It's the hybrid, which is really pretty cool. You have a generator, the 2800i, and if you want to run your air conditioner, you use the generator or you plug in. But instead of having a 320 amp hour AGM battery, it's now a 320 amp hour lithium battery. That doubles the capacity. A 320 amp hour lithium is twice as the usable capacity of a 320 AGM. So you've got more power. The advantage of the AGM is if you're in a place where it's cold weather and you don't want a lithium battery, an AGM it's better. But the 320 lithium it's heated, so that solves that problem. So if you're a person that likes to go to campgrounds and just travel some, but stay in campgrounds, the AGM model, it's great. It's you're going to be plugged in most of the time. That's a pretty good package, and it's the least expensive.
We had one before, AGM batteries. We had, before our Coachmen, we had a different brand.
A road truck, yeah.
And it did not have an onboard generator. It had the AGM 300.
No, it had
have an onboard generator?
Had an onboard generator.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
It's been a while since we drove that one.
Well, we didn't keep it long. We were making our way over to the Coachmen brand at the time.
Yeah.
Didn't know it, but we did, and we're happy.
Yeah. So, I think you're right. I don't think it did.
I don't think it had one.
It didn't have a generator.
It didn't have one, but
okay.
But one difference was it had the 3,000 watt inverter.
Yeah, but it had a big AGM battery pack, and we could run our air conditioner off of that one.
But it was only 300.
No, it wasn't 300. I think it was a bigger battery pack. I'm not sure. That's a long time ago.
Yeah, but it worked. So AGM batteries are good.
Yeah, back to the story here. Yeah.
And can you use more of your AGM battery to a lower level than you can with a lithium battery?
No, the lithium you can use more of your lithium battery.
Okay.
If you go too far, you can only go so much battery. A lithium gives you twice the power.
But here you have generators, which are great.
Yep. So Uh, if you're going to be like just traveling a lot and going to campgrounds, those models are great. Now, if you want to go boondocking and be just pulling to like us, Deb and I, we travel. We go to campgrounds occasionally, but usually just to service our tanks. We'll go in there and dump our black tank, dump our gray tank, fill it with fresh water, maybe use our showers.
Yeah,
laundry.
long hot shower once a week.
Yeah,
Or
but
less.
yeah.
Yeah.
But if you like just to go out and travel, and like us, we stay at Cracker Barrels or Walmarts or casinos or just different places. And having the 600 amp hour, well, it's now 630 amp hours, and a 3,000 watt inverter, you can power everything. It's like you're plugged in. You can run everything in this RV plus the air conditioner off of the battery. And that's what we have right now is a 600. We have an older model at 600, now it's 630. And it's really good. There's another RV company that used to have a bigger battery power, capacity, and they talk it in watt hours, and their watt hours, I got some little cheat sheet out here because I can't remember everything, but so it's kind of like it's like my we call that thing teleprompter, but it's not. So their system, they had 9,600 watt hours on their battery pack. The 630 amp hour the Coachmen has is 8,192. So they were like 1,500 watt hours more. Now watt hours and amp hours, they can vary amp hours depending on the voltage. If you're a 12 volt or a 24 volt system, but watt hours are pretty much watt hours no matter how you look at it. For example, if you turn on a 60 watt light bulb, you're using 60 watts an hour. So if you look at the watt hours, it's a good way of comparing how much power you have to use. So their system was 16,384 watt hours, and Coachmen's with
it was 9,600.
I'm sorry, it was not. There we go again. My teleprompter messed up.
Yeah.
So their system was 9,600 watt hours, and Coachmen's 630 amp hour battery is 8,192. So it's about 1,400 watts difference.
And your point is that this other company was very, very proud of the capacity of this van, like it was earth shattering, news breaking. Yeah. And in reality, it's just a small percentage lower than what we've all been able to have with our Li3 for quite a few years now.
Yeah, so what we've had has been great, but now here comes the beast. Now Coachmen's come out with their anniversary package, and it's a double 630 amp hour battery. So you have two 630 amp hour batteries, which give you a total of 16,384 watt hours. 16,000 watts. Man, it's unbelievable. You can run the Truma air conditioner. It uses like 1,400 watts an hour. So if you think about it, 10 hours you're going to use 14,000 watts. And
that's if it's running continuously. Is that correct?
If it ran continuously.
But your air conditioner runs, it cycles off.
That's the compressor running continuously.
Yeah, that's the compressor running continuously. Yeah.
So when the compressor kicks off, it's only using 250 watts. So it's a big difference. So you could probably get like 20 hours maybe, I'm guessing, out of that system. And it's really impressive. So you have the ability to park for a day and just run your air conditioner all day is amazing. Yeah. And the worst part about that is, since that model came out, is that me and Deb are like,
I would really like that, because with what we have now, it is wonderful because we can run our air conditioner at night with the 630 amp hours of lithium, the Li3. We can leave the dog. We have dogs now. We have two dogs. We added a dog, so now the dogs can stay in the van while we eat dinner or go to park somewhere. Because in the van, you can go anywhere. You can park at attractions. You can go anywhere that you could go in a car almost. So, there's just unlimited things you can do in this van, and we can go do them and leave the dogs safely in the van, staying cool. But if we had, and then, drive a little bit and then spend the night. And when we park, we like to park with as much a full battery as possible so that we can use it to run the air conditioner, especially if it's hot. A little bit, I guess we try to travel when it's cooler, or stay away from those really hot places that are like, no offense, Kansas, I had a good time there, but it was 106 last year in Kansas. So that's, just because you're going north from Georgia does not mean that it's going to be cooler.
You got to go north above the land.
Yeah, you got to get out of the plains states where it's kind of hot.
Yeah.
So, but 630, long story short, is a lot of battery. We can cook dinner. We can have air conditioning running at night. Now, we're not going to stay really, really cold. And the thing is, we have a new air conditioner that I really haven't had opportunity to get real familiar with. We did have the 12 volt, and it finally died on us. Mm-hmm. And we were very happy to get this Truma Aventa to replace it, so we weren't out of commission. And we got that installed, and I'm just not sure how it compares to the 12 volt.
Right, because we haven't actually spent many nights traveling with it yet.
That'll be another video when we can really tell you how it works. But I see that we're going to be able to run it at night to stay cool, and then we'll start driving somewhere else the next day. If you're boondocking, a lot of times we don't really stay in the same place 2 nights boondocking. We got somewhere else to go.
Yeah, so the 600 has been great for us.
But if we had the 1260,
yeah, the 1260,
I could see us pulling into a boondocking place and me making a really fancy dinner, or just doing whatever I want to do in the kitchen, microwaving like crazy, using the air fryer, which is really good, the convection oven, and the induction cooktop, just without even being concerned about how much I was using, and then still have plenty of power left over to go all night and then into the next day. And I could imagine, I'm just guessing, but if we were kind of prudent with it, we could probably stay 2 days somewhere. Yeah. That's what I think. I think that it would be really great to have the 1260. That really excites me.
And then if you do get low, you can always start your engine, and the engine will charge the battery back up.
Oh yeah, it puts in a lot of.
Yeah, so
like I look at amps. I don't look at watts. My mind only understands amp hours, right?
Yeah, because we're used to 12 volts.
So. And when you're running the engine, I think it's putting in like how many amps?
140, 180 or so.
An hour, yeah.
An hour.
So that's not too shabby. So you can kind of bump it up pretty easy.
Yeah, so the whole thing is that Coachmen now has 4 different versions. You can get the basic AGM, the hybrid with the small lithium, what was the big lithium previously, the 630, and now the mega 1260. I mean, golly. I can't think of any other Class B manufacturers, not a custom build, but just a regular, line built Class B manufacturer that has anything that can compare to 1260. I mean, that combined with the Truma air conditioner, the only thing you need gas, propane for is the Truma water heater, and but you can also run that on electricity too. So it's not as efficient, but you could. So if you're looking at different power systems, it's something to think about. It costs more money, but what it opens up to have the big 1200 or the 600 is the ability to travel, to get off grid, to go out in places. You might want to go out and spend a day out in out in the middle of the woods somewhere, and there's no electricity, but you don't have to worry about it. There's a fly flying around.
I can't wait to get back out west. And I know you people probably out west
want to come
like
east.
To come east because it's different. But I love going out west. It's just so different and beautiful and just awe-inspiring. So, and doing that in the Coachmen is the way to do it. You just drive and there's a lot of opportunities out west to boondock, I think.
There are.
Yeah. Yeah.
And in a Class B, it's like you're kind of like just driving a big pickup truck almost. I mean, wherever a truck can park, you can park your Class B.
Mm-hmm.
People that know us, they know we also have a trailer that we take some places, but we don't travel. We just go to Florida or Texas in it and stay for a while.
Mm-hmm.
But with the Class B, it's just, it opens up the whole country. You can drive anywhere. I mean, we went down one road one time. We were on Route 66, and it was paved road, and all of a sudden it became dirt road. And then all of a sudden it became nothing but a dirt road that dead ended. And we were able to do like a 3-point turnaround in the van and drive back down the dirt road back to the asphalt to get out of there.
Mm-hmm.
But if we'd been pulling a trailer, that would have been work.
Yeah.
So having a Class B is just, it's fabulous.
Oh yeah. Like how about the time we were on the loneliest road in Nevada, and it was dark. I don't think there was a moon that night, and we're looking for a campground, and we missed it, and there wasn't a whole lot of places to turn around, so we ended up spending the night at Bean Flat Rest Stop.
Interesting.
And that was interesting. Yeah, I think there was no moon, so there was total absence of light out there. It was just
black,
totally black, and it was fun to see what it looked like when we woke up in the morning. There were a lot of trucks around us.
Because it was the only place to stop and spend the night.
I'm glad we pulled over far enough so that we didn't get hit by a 18-wheeler coming in to spend the night.
Yeah, but
so, it's just fun in the Class B.
Yeah. So anyway, like, if you're looking at Class B and you're thinking about using the batteries, check out the Coachmen. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, 4 choices.
4 choices. Yeah. And each of them is perfect for some people. Some people want just the simple, go to a campground every night. The AGM and a generator is fine. You can even boondock with that too. But the big lithiums are really cool.
It's a little bit more luxurious, having all this power. And it's amazing they fit all these different combinations into this
same box, this little van.
This little van, you know, they do a good job of
designing it.
Yeah, and fitting it all together.
Well, anyway, that's our little thing on batteries and generators and stuff. So if you got any questions, leave a comment, and love to hear from you. Otherwise, me and Deb, we're going to be heading out to the big RV show in Hershey pretty soon. It's going to be, so if you're in Hershey,
on the road,
back on the road, it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
If you're at Hershey, we'll be there on the first day. So if you see us, say hi. And otherwise, y'all have a great day. Go out, see America. It's a wonderful place. Bye, everyone.
Thanks for watching.